to improve bank governance and enhance investors' protection, certain amendments to the Banking Regulation Act, the Banking Companies Act, and the Reserve Bank of India Act are proposed, unquote. So in order to achieve the same, amendments to the following acts are being proposed through the banking laws.
This bill is a donkey passage towards privatization of the Indian banking sector. Prima facie is to improve bank guarantee and investor protection, but actually a slow pace for selling targets its minimum holding in public sector banks from 51% to 26%.
Hello and welcome to the Indian Express, and today we will be talking about the Banking Laws Amendment Bill 2024, which was passed on Tuesday in the Lok Sabha during the winter session of the Parliament, proposing significant changes to banking regulations. Moving the bill for consideration and passing in the Lok Sabha, Nirmala Sitharaman, the Finance Minister, said a total of 19 amendments are being proposed to bring changes in the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934, the Banking Regulation Act 1949, the State Bank of India Act 1955, the Banking Companies Acquisition and Transfer of Undertakings Act 1970, and the Banking Companies Acquisition and Transfer of Undertakings Act 1980. Now, the bill proposes to allow a bank account holder to have up to 4 nominees in his or her account. The bill also seeks to transfer unclaimed dividends, shares and interest or redemption of bonds to the Investor Education and Protection Fund, allowing individuals to claim transfers or refunds from the fund, thus safeguarding investors' interests. Now, as the banking sector has evolved over the years and with a view to improving bank governance and investor protection, it has become necessary to make certain amendments to 5 acts according to a statement of objects and reasons of the bill. The proposed bill seeks to improve governance standards, provide consistency in reporting by banks to the Reserve Bank of India, ensure better protection for depositors and investors, improve audit quality in public sector banks, bring customer convenience in respect of nominations, and provide an increase in the tenure of directors in cooperative banks. Another proposed change relates to redefining substantial interest for directorships, which could increase to 2 crore rupees instead of the current limit of 5 lakh rupees, which was fixed almost 6 decades ago. With regard to cooperatives operating in the banking space, Nirmala Sitharaman said that the amendments in the Banking Regulations Act would apply only to cooperative banks or the part of the cooperatives operating as banks. The bill also proposed to increase the tenure of directors, excluding the chairman and whole-time director in cooperative banks, from 8 years to 10 years, so as to align with the Constitution 97th Amendment Act 2011. The bill would allow a director of a central cooperative bank to serve on the board of a state cooperative bank now. However, the opposition MPs were not convinced. After Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman introduced the bill, Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi began the debate talking about demonetisation, poll bonds and taxing of the middle class. Then, in reference to a businessman facing a probe abroad, Gogoi suggested the Prime Minister's "Ek hai to safe hai" slogan was in context of shielding the businessman as he went on bagging projects in India and abroad.
The intention is to keep our banks safe, stable, healthy, and in the 10 years, you're seeing the outcome, and it is benefiting the economy. So I would appeal through the honorable members that India should take pride in the fact that today the banks are up to a lot of good. And they are being professionally managed.
कौन से थे वो एक कौन है वो एक कौन है मैं समझ नहीं आया फिर मैंने मीडिया की सुर्खियां पढ़ी तो मुझे समझ आया कि एक है तो सेफ है इसका मतलब क्या कि अगर मीडिया कंपनी छीननी है तो सीबीआई आपके साथ है अगर एयरपोर्ट आपको लेनी है तो ईडी आपके साथ है अगर ऑस्ट्रेलिया में कोयला का माइन लेना है तो एसबीआई आपके साथ है अमेंडमेंट बिल के अगर सोलर पावर का प्रोजेक्ट चाहिए तो सोलर एनर्जी कॉर्पोरेशन इंडिया आपके साथ है आप अडानी के सेवक नहीं हो आप अडानी के सेवक नहीं हो
behind was TMC MP Kalyan Banerjee, who said that the amendment was donkey passage towards privatization of the Indian banking sector and showed his concerns over cybersecurity and strict adherence to data privacy regulations.
Earlier, if you have a 5 lakhs, you could have been the director. Now it has been enhanced up to 2 crore rupees. Whom do you want to bring it? Big industrialists, being capitalists, not the poor people, not the middle class people. Names are on the air who have to be brought in the Indian main economy, that's called banking. You have taken a different route altogether to bring them here. Middle class peoples cannot be now directed, only the rich people. 4 persons will be nominated. And as if through the nomination successors' rights are being given, which is completely contrary to well-settled principles of law. This is completely contrary to all succession laws. Nominee for the timing, hold the money. Why you are bringing 4? I am opposing this. Mr. Patru was saying, Finance Minister will say about the NPA. Very strongly they are saying NPA is being decreased, NPA is being decreased. Not because of the recovery of the NPA, but striking off the NPA itself. That is the niceties of the things they have been done. Jugglery of the words. Sir, the number of cyber fraud incidents has increased from 75,800 cases in 2023 to 2,92,800 in 2024. Just take it. That means more than 2 lakhs cases have been increased only in a year. What is going to be happening in 2025? Sir, there is a need of top priority cyber security issue to check financial fraud. And IT management advanced system for fraud detection is a must for building robust cyber security measures. Strict regulatory compliance to adherence to stringent regulation for data privacy of customers and industry-specific laws like anti-money laundering practice.
That's all for today. For more such explainers, don't forget to share, like and subscribe to our channel, The Indian Express. Thank you so much for watching.